Yo everybody, Pinstripe here. What is going on? Welcome to Hedgerow Warfare. This is the new / old hedge maze, but it is completely different in terms of layout. So if you think you know where you're going, you are crudely mistaken. But today, facing up against the sushi swine, and you can see that he has just cut through the grass there. Unbelievable maneuvers. I did not think he could actually make it over there, but he proved me wrong. And the big thing you need to know about the artilleries is that they have 250 health rather than the default 200. As this old version of Hedge Maze replaces Doomed, which is why you see artilleries. And also when we come to the center point here, we have a dummy there as well. But crates are going to fall in that area. I would recommend not stepping on those specific tiles, because there is some super explosives, and I have lost where I'm going because I'm talking too much. And I'm not going to make it to their artillery either because it's way in the distance. So I should probably stop talking and start playing or strategizing, but oh, that's not good. I mean, if we wanted to start on the back foot, that was certainly the way to do it. He's gone for the full 100. I don't think that's going to make it. That's way too far. I stand corrected. Alright, well, no need to panic. Maybe. I've gone for a mixture in terms of lineup. We've got our regular Grenadier and Paratrooper, but also Gunner as well, because, you know, going defensive, why not? But speaking of going defensive, the main thing you need to know about these hedges is that you can actually walk up them, but you'll be hard-pressed to make it over them. There are some that you can. I'm not going to disclose what they are because ultimately it's the community's, not responsibility, but it's up to the community to find out these things and really get a feel for these maps, because we are essentially complete novice players with a lot of these. I mean, a lot of the maps in the fortification update are from single player, so not counting those ones, just the new ones and how they play and kind of where you can and cannot go. I know it's a bit tricky given that there is just a single texture for the hedge, and that doesn't necessarily determine, well, I can walk on this tile, but I can't on... Oh, I can on these ones, but I can't on that one. You know what I mean? Like, it can be a little bit confusing. Okay, and I think I have just clicked in my brain that I should probably heal this guy. And then go grab some health? I don't know. I'm really not having a good time so far. Things have not been kind. And neither is the timer. Well, it's certainly an interesting position. I mean... Okay. Is that going to be a kill? If that hits... Is he dead? Oh no! Paratrooper down. And what is a scout going to do? I'm going to have to take that health crate from... I mean, it's my orderly, so it's not too bad. But it is not looking pretty here, and that was only 10 HP. Oh, I don't know. I really want to take up a defensive position, but this is just not a good place to be in with the artillery right there. So the first crate has dropped into the middle, but considering that my paratrooper is dead... I mean, they've got their scout nearby now. And my Grenadier is going to take damage. But I think if my Gren can hit these two... I need to get the double damage off those two. If I can focus on the pigs that are not in an artillery... Let's see, we can take a strong defensive position here. That's usually where I like to be. Just hunker down. And then if I can just drop this in... Not full power. Oh, that's way too much. Oh, it's not going well. That leaves my orderly exposed, although he's... Okay, I was about to say got a decent position, but then he's going to plop this in. Oh, 79. It is not looking pretty, but at the same time... Oopsie daisy. I guess that's one way to get over. Yeah, if I can drop this in, I can take them, not both out, but at least kill the orderly. Come on. That looks good, and he's over the other side as well, even though that's not going to kill him. But still. There's the kill. So even though I lack any kind of firepower, I somehow managed to... That's interesting. I didn't get the first kill. What am I talking about? I'm missing a paratrooper. But that could give me a lifeline. What is he... What? Where are you going? This paratrooper has lost his mind. He doesn't want to live anymore. I'll go grab that health in a minute. On my next round of turns. For now, we'll go for the tranquilizer. That's going to be very helpful later. He's on 31. My grenadier just needs to survive this. If I can get him into the artillery, then that will be a game changer. Das is not good. He's used his brain and closed the gap like a madman. Okay. Well, he's actually done me a favour there because he's put me closer to the artillery. I just wish I could get on top of it. Or you wish it were possible. Instead, I'm going to plonk myself down here and just, yeah, focus all my attention onto the scout. So if I can guarantee him being poisoned as he is... Oh, I'm still so freaking far away. No. I don't want to give up this position, but I need to take out that grenadier. It's the only way. If I had more time, I would look to get the artillery, but there's yeah, just not enough time whatsoever. I've only got enough time to plonk this into his face. Just about as well. That was far too close. But we are technically in the lead with the amount of pigs, and we still have a chance to take one of the artilleries. Just whether or not this guy will be kind, I doubt it. No, that's not too bad. Wow. That did not very much. Okay, now's my chance. Just have to carefully make our way over. There won't be any more 1,000-pound shells, but at least my armor has increased by, well, completely. Up to 150. Sorry, 250. And I might just plonk this, because that should knock him out of bounds. See you later. That's how you get rid of guys. Maybe the shock shell will actually be viable on this map. Could you believe it? That was just gifted to me by a paratrooper that, like I said, he just lost his mind. I don't know what was going on with him. Might as well try and get some heals in before this guy gets absolutely... He's going to get absolutely tanked by the artillery. We know that's going to happen if he's that close. So I need to also maintain the trank, but I'm also kind of worried about my health, because if the artillery decides... Wait, where is he? He's there! No! Oh, I completely lost track of where he was. Okay, he decides to skip his turn, that's fine. So I'm actually going to just jump on his head a few times to drop him below 15, because it is needed. I would rather lose the orderly completely than not at all. Alright, we got there in the end. That should have been a tranquilizer, but ended up just being a complete mess. He's down to 16. Alright, he's probably going to snipe him anyway. Yeah, because scouts are just very, very clever. But considering the distance, you can see in the middle, he's down by 11. That puts him on 24, so he is viable now for more poison. And it is basically just the artillery now. The scout is essentially going to die, so he's not too big of a deal. So it's just going to be putting damage onto the artillery, preferably consistently. Oh, that's pretty spicy, I will admit. Uh-oh. That somehow only dealt 25. Well, it was 50, but still. Oh, the health is on the opposite side, okay. I'll go and grab it when I feel like it, but for now, I think this should reach. I think this shot, yeah, I can see the top of the artillery, so if I just... It's not quite full power, it's dropping just before. Alright, so I need about 97% power to hit on target. Grenade launcher? No. Yes. Okay, doesn't really know. Alrighty, we just need the 4 head jumps. Get that skip turn. And hopefully damage the artillery as well. Just one more. Pretty please. Nice. And for good measure, just put this over there. There we go. 158. In fact, that might kill his own teammate, which would be good for him. Oh, I forget you can detonate it in midair. That's crazy. Try and get his attention. We've got the extra turn gained, which is a plus. So, if I put it in the same place again, I had one job. I mean, it's still the same amount as it was before, so I guess that's technically extra damage. But now that I know the distance, it's just going to be that much. There we go. On target. 59. He's using every shell available. My goodness. He's on 12, so I might as well kill myself, I think. To end this. It's the best thing to do, really. Try and destroy this artillery. And avoid the skip turn. I'm going to just do the necessary damage here. It won't be enough, but it will drop it down to at least the amount for him to jump out, which he does. And it's now a 2v1. Look at that majestic jump out. Oh, and the long shot. This guy means business. That's a solid hit right there. And I am all out of mortars, so I just need to bump that over the hedge. Oh, and the extra. That's what I like to see. Yeah, my positioning here is not amazing. So if he can get a lucky... Okay, he's going to keep going for the artillery. Not paying attention to my other guy. But still hitting just insanely solid damage here. I've got one more hit. I think that needs to be about there. Yeah, works out quite nicely. 47, and victory is so very close. Overall, this has been a tricky matchup, and I think I just got very lucky. If I wasn't gifted that artillery by the bonkers paratrooper, then this would be... I don't know, I feel like both artilleries would have run out of stuff by now. But even so, it has been very close. Kinda came down to the wire, because again, if my own gunner didn't have this much health and my grenadier hadn't got the artillery, who's only on 20 health by the way, so if he keeps going for the artillery, then my grenadier is going to die. But I think obviously the health here, the health alone is just way too high. And victory is assured at this point, but this guy is still fighting on. Refuses to give up. And yeah, is he gonna? Yeah, still gonna stick with the artillery. Can he get the destruction that he's so very much wanting? No, he cannot. Down to 22 health. And nothing is going to reach him from here except for... I know, it's boring, but it's consistent from this distance. So that should end it. Oh, I was hoping he'd fall in the mines, but that is Hedgerow Warfare. It was a close contest. But I hope you guys have been able to play it so far. Let me know your thoughts on it in the comments below, as always. And I'll catch you guys later for the next one.
Husky, the very melodramatic voice of the pig, who does so much for so many. And I have a very important message to tell you. Please, subscribe, like, and tell your friends they should be watching every single video that Pinstripe creates for the marvelous community that is Hogs of War. Do it. Do it now. Tell 10 of your friends, and get those 10 friends to tell another 10 friends. You know it makes sense. From me, Mark Silk, voice person of Hogs of War, along with Rick Mail, who was also epic. To you, Pinstripe, thank you for everything you do. I look forward to more of your videos. Thanks a lot.